Yo, what's up, guys? I'm gonna keep this short. Timestamps are down below in the description so you can skip around to wherever you want. This episode was a lot of fun to record. There's a lot of funny moments, so I hope you guys enjoy it too. Peace. Hello, my fellow colleagues. Today we are the gentlemen. It is Valentines, and we take this episode very seriously. And today we're cultured, young, intelligent, smart gentlemen.
Exactly. Of course. Quite.
Yes. And it's astounding, really, that I looked back on the last podcast, and it was a Valentine's Day episode. It was episode number 2, actually. And we're talking about relationships and all sorts of serious stuff. But what has changed, gentlemen? What has changed? That is the question we seek to answer. Anyways, today I'm here co-hosting with my brothers in arms. First we have Sirs.
Kobe Bland,
yes. Of course. And who else?
Hello, I am Sir Stank of Castle Stank Yulon.
And yes, my name is Sir Jail Jail the Third. Welcome.
Why did you get so?
Why did your voice start whispering?
Alright, yeah.
I'm Jonathan, by the way.
Yeah, it's me, Jail, and we got Kobe. And if you couldn't tell from that synopsis, you probably couldn't. But this is the annual Valentine's Day episode. Oh yeah, they're not big brain.
They're not smart enough to understand.
But yeah, so we're gonna be talking about love and what's that like from a single perspective, most likely. And then if all things go according to plan, we're gonna have the other half of the group, because it's conveniently split. Like the 3 of us are single, and then the other 3, Kyle, Steven, and Ethan are all taken. So it's perfectly balanced. So all 3 of us are single, and hopefully if this balances out, we'll do our bit of like love, singleness, all that sort of stuff.
Correct.
And then they'll do their bit on relationship and what it's like dating at their age.
It's probably not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna happen. So yeah,
quarantine.
how's you guys' week been?
Oh yeah, my week has been superb.
Superb.
Yes, I go to work. I listen to music. Isn't that great?
Yes.
I went to the bank Saturday. Well, that was last week though. So never mind.
Oh.
I don't remember weeks.
You don't remember your week?
Yeah, I never do. Like, it's awful. Like, probably the most like important event in my life could happen, and you'd come on and you'd be like, "What happened this week?" And I'd be like, nothing really, just worked."
Yeah, nothing much.
But
I feel that.
Yeah, I don't think I did anything interesting actually to be remembered.
That's
as far
fair.
as I know.
That's fair. Kobe, how's your week?
Work, school. It's been alright.
That's riveting.
It's very interesting. Wow. Your life is very bland. Woo! In podcast roll credits.
Woo!
Yeah.
It's not the roast episode yet.
Yeah.
Just calm down.
Yeah,
I'm trying to tighten up on school more. I've been slacking off. I've been trying to rush in one day to get everything done.
Write a poem in one day.
At work, I'm just trying to get better at everything.
Yeah.
So before this podcast, we had many a riveting discussion, and since this one is about love, I think it's only fair. Childhood crushes, list them.
That's not fair.
That is fair.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, childhood crushes. It can be like a TV show. It can be like anybody from a TV show. It can be anybody from
Kobe has hundreds
real
now.
life.
He loves them cartoons a little bit.
So Kobe, list them. Childhood.
Disney's where it started,
I'm on to you.
Everyone knew who Peyton List was from Jesse.
Nah, I never knew who that was.
Yeah, she did.
No, I never watched Disney.
Girl?
I was on Cartoon Network.
No.
Nah.
No, I kind of looked at Disney a lot.
That's true. You still do.
Yeah.
What's Disney?
So you got any childhood crushes?
Oh yeah. I guess the first girl I liked, it was this girl named Cheyenne. I used to go to Shirley Hills. That was a long time ago. How in elementary school, the person is usually the fastest is who everybody likes.
Yeah.
So I saw her, I was like, oh shoot, she's
fast.
She's
like a
really
horse.
fast.
Like a horse.
Dang. I like that.
Ka-chow.
Yeah. And she had long hair too. I was like, I never talked to her though.
Seems very horse-like.
That's weird.
I just examined from afar.
That's creepy.
You observed from afar.
It's like, I don't even think she knows who I am. It's like, dang.
And have things changed today?
I do kind of do the same thing, to be honest.
Well, she's the fastest girl in the room.
Not that.
Not that.
Look how long her hair is.
Check. Nah.
Checks all my boxes. Yeah. That's it. Nah.
Wow.
All right.
I'm next.
Yeah, John. Childhood crushes.
I lied to you guys earlier. Like,
how could you?
Why would you do that?
I just remembered. I don't know her name is the problem. So there was this one girl, and I just liked her because she was tall. Like, she was the tallest kid in the class, and I was like, whoa. It was first grade. I was like,
that's it?
How'd she get so tall? Dang.
I like that.
Wow.
I was like, neat. Yeah, it was pretty neat. Then second grade came around, and I told you guys about this girl.
I know we were doing that.
No, I'm just like,
I just did one.
I know it's childhood in general, then we're going to like move up through the age.
Oh, we're saying, okay, I was saying this because I had more to say about this second grade.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
No, you can go.
Cool. Yeah, we'll go back to you then later. Then there's this girl, Alexis or whatever.
Rodrigo?
I thought she was...
Keep going.
She was Hispanic.
That might be.
I don't know, but she was like... Me and her were like the smartest kids in the class. And like the teacher loved us. And she gave us like bags of pretzels when we got... That's besides the point.
Yeah, besides the point.
That just gave me a memory.
I thought she was cute or whatever. And then I was like, eh. Well,
I
saw her later on when I was working somewhere.
Right.
I was like, oh.
And this is second grade, John.
Right. Third grade.
I don't even remember.
I like this girl who got on my nerves a lot, though. Her name was like, I can't remember.
Did you like her because she got on your nerves? Or?
I don't think so.
So it wasn't that factor.
But what happened was, it's funny, I was listening to the radio and a hurricane was coming through. And you know how they name them?
Yeah.
Well, it was her name, and the person on the radio was like, so if you know like a crazy person like that, and I'm like, I do.
How do you remember that?
I don't know. I remember the stupidest, like I can't remember last week, but I can remember stupid details.
From your past.
It's so, but fourth grade, I think she was still there, so it was the same girl. I don't remember fifth grade that well, but
I remember that one really well.
I'll speed up to recent. Well, no, childhood.
I can fill in the holes.
We'll do recent after we do childhood
because we were in the same group.
But me personally, I have a couple. One, Julie from Beyblade. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Two, everybody, Ariel, Little Mermaid, everybody.
What? That's the best you could pick?
No. This is the list.
You know what?
I'm not done. Who else? Chi-Chi from Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah, she was good.
Also Bulma.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I don't know. Actually, I don't think any of those really counted. Yep. Never mind. Forget those.
Did you say a single like actual person?
No, that's what I
was like. What you doing?
He started out on the cartoon.
Sakura Haruno from Naruto. Yeah. Haruno though. Like it was weird. As a child, like I never really was like, oh, I love this girl, blah, 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 or I like her or something.
Mm-hmm. You didn't at least like what she looked like?
Well, I mean, I was alone for the most part as a kid. Like I just read books and stayed to myself, stayed in my room.
You still went to elementary school though.
Yeah, but like I said, I wasn't really social. Like I was there, but I wasn't really there. You know, like my body was there, but my head was somewhere else.
Yeah.
Not physically.
Yes,
metaphorically.
Yes.
Yeah, we get it.
But yeah, I guess that's it for me, like childhood. So what about like middle school years? And I feel like high school.
I wasn't done with elementary school.
That's right. He only got into the first one.
You just mentioned Cheyenne.
That wasn't the only one.
No, because yeah.
All right, continue.
Oh, all right. So I used to go to Shirley Hills, but then like I moved houses, so I started going to Quail Run. And there was like this girl. Well, I went there in third grade. There was this girl named Kaylee. Like I remember, I was like, "Oh shoot, yeah!" Like that was like when Justin Bieber was like really popular at that time. And there was like this one kid, and his hair looked like that, and like every girl there liked him. I was like, "Dang it! If only he wasn't there." He would always flip his hair back too. I'd be like, "Bro, stop!"
You should get your hair like that, Kobe.
No, I was like,
right now.
Yeah, there was no.
Show up at her house.
I like her
with the boombox outside her window. Throw rocks at her window, wait till she comes out.
Well, I guess I liked her, and I liked her all the way from like 3rd grade to like 5th grade. But then like in 5th grade, I started liking this other girl. I forgot her name though. I think it was like Alexander or something like that.
Alexander?
No, Dra.
Oh, I thought you said Alexander.
I'm not like, I don't go that way.
You sure Alexander's a girl? But, alright, so, high school. Wait, did I skip a grade? Middle school? Middle school crushes.
Mm-hmm.
Was she smart?
Yes.
That
girl.
That's who I was talking about.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Alexis?
Yeah. Yep. That's what I like.
Oh, we didn't go to the same.
Yeah, so we were in the same. She was in our class.
Yeah, okay.
Remember I said something cringy one time.
Wow, that's...
I never talked to her. I just kind of was like, oh, she's cute.
I was at our desk one time and like she had coughed. I don't know why I still remember it. I was like, hey, that's how my little sister coughed.
That's pretty good. That's kind of...
I was like, what the fuck? Why did I just say that?
I looked at her from afar in 5th grade, but I was always hanging out with the boys.
You were all the way in the corner. Like she was in my little desk area.
Yeah, I know. I was always with like the dudes. We were like playing football, stuff like that. That's when I got with the fellas. 5th grade.
Fellas,
you know what
the
I'm
boys.
saying? I didn't care.
Some of them
about
teachers at Core were in those.
Stop. Anyway, moving on.
I guess I shouldn't have said that. That's her last name.
That's what I was like, who's that?
Middle school crushes.
I actually saw her recently one time.
Oh, for real?
Like a year.
Hey, middle school crushes.
Oh, middle school?
Yeah, middle school.
We don't talk about those years.
Yeah, there was this one girl I thought was pretty cute, but she moved away, like 8th grade year. And I was like, hey, darn it. I wish I could have said
I gotta remember middle school. Who did I like?
That was, I don't think I was
only in middle school for 2 years.
I don't think I became aware of like the fact that I could like a female. Well, okay, I phrased that wrong. I didn't think I became aware that like liking somebody like that was an option until like high school.
Okay.
What? Dang.
I told you, I just stayed in my room and read like Greek mythology, philosophy, the Bible.
You telling me you didn't have nobody you like in elementary school?
No.
Dang.
I told you I just stayed by myself.
For middle school, I was homeschooled for most of it, so...
I was homeschooled 8th grade, that's it. 8th grade and 9th grade.
I only went the first semester of 6th grade, and then I was homeschooled after that.
This is where it should get interesting.
High school Crushes. Oh, okay. I wouldn't say...
Or high school...
When I first got to high school?
Yeah.
Oh, I know the first one I liked when I first got there.
Mm-hmm.
I was like friends with her. There was this girl. I'm not going to say her name. But yeah. It was this girl in my class. I was like friends with her, but I was like never got the courage to like ask her.
Mm-hmm.
And then I never really talked to her anymore.
Wow.
And then in 11th grade, I think I like girls at the church more than any of the ones there.
Oh yeah.
I didn't really find any girls at the school that looked good to me anyways. I don't know. It feels like all the girls that were like actually good looking, I never saw any of them in my class. They were they were like in a separate dimension.
A separate plane of reality.
Like all the girls that didn't look good, they happened to be in my dimension. I was like, dang, can I switch dimensions or something?
What about you, John?
Oh yeah. So like high school, I kind of did like a flip flop. I'm kind of like James in this regard, where I was just kind of keeping to my. I mean, I would see a girl who's cute. I'd be like, oh yeah.
Yes.
I could respect
I didn't go
that,
after her. Yeah.
But yeah, I wasn't going after
No.
I literally didn't want to like date anyone because for one, like coming out of homeschooling, I was kind of having to like get reintegrated.
Bro, same. Because I was homeschooled on 9th grade, then I had to go from that to 10th grade. I was
I was just like a quiet kid at first, and like I was slowly coming out of my shell as I went on.
I was trying to figure out where to fit in. I was like, bro, where do I go?
Right, and then by the time I gained some confidence, I was like, I was like looking around me at all my friends and stuff. I'm like, bro, like everyone's dating, and they're cheating on each other. And I'm like, this sounds like, I don't want to do all this. Like this is too much of a hassle. I'm gonna wait. So I kind of just like waited on it, and I was like, I had people like come up to me and be like, oh yeah, I think you're cute, but like none of them were cute. So yeah. But I was like, dang.
There's always a couple that do that.
There's some bold ones, and I'm like, how dare you?
And then after
you dare look upon me.
After we talk about high school,
worthy.
We'll go on to like how things are now, and then we'll get deeper into that sort of stuff.
It's
like different things we look for, stuff we like, what the Bible said, stuff like that.
Word.
Yeah. So for me, high school.
That boy started splurging in high school. But.
Splurging. 9th grade. Didn't care.
He was looking distant.
10th grade didn't care. 11th grade didn't care. 12th grade is when everything happened.
11th grade is a lie. You did care.
No.
Yeah, I know. I know you like.
No.
Yeah,
no, that doesn't count.
That was 11th grade.
That was out of proximity.
No, you like.
That wasn't.
That was like them schoolgirls. Schoolgirls.
No, I can't say.
You gotta go for those church girls.
No.
I was going for the church.
I was about to say
at Shirley Hills. I was
Kobe,
like, dang,
Kobe,
I am sick.
Kobe.
I'm sick.
No.
Let me finish.
Only the people who go to our church and they know what's going on.
Now everybody's gone. Though.
I did like people like at our church. That's
funny. All the girls left.
Bro, everybody in our class left. I was
can
like,
I finish my
as soon as I got integrated, I was like,
oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
it's too late.
I'll
allow
high
it.
School, okay? In high school, 11th grade, nothing happened.
Yes, it did.
Then let me finish. I didn't talk when you. Let me finish.
You talk all the time.
And then 12th grade is when like everything happened. Like I'm not gonna drop any names like these two.
Yeah, we have
like,
the code names.
3 other girls.
Himalayas, Mesopotamia.
Yes, these 3.
What the heck?
We have code names and procedures.
This man made code names.
But there were these girls that liked me. Like one gave me like a letter or something saying she liked me.
She was on that anime stuff.
Yeah, and then there was this other one that liked me, and the other one that liked me, but like aggressively or something. And like I remember one time I told this girl at my lunch table, like pretend to be my girlfriend or so she goes away, and that didn't work out. And yeah, but so that was tough. I was kind of annoyed, really, but like that whole time during 12th grade year, I liked like this one girl, and I don't know what it was. It was either out of proximity because she was like we just had the same social circle, and like I saw her every day. I don't think it was that. There was probably something. I don't know what it was. But yeah, that thing. Why'd you guys get so quiet all of a sudden?
You're
you just kind of got.
You didn't want us to talk.
You guys supposed to be laughing.
First, you're talking. You're not funny. I'm just funny.
You like someone?
Anyways, yeah, 12th grade. That didn't really work out. But I kept trying anyway because I was like, oh, if you just try your hardest at anything, it can happen. Yeah, well, remember this is the same me that up until 12th grade I didn't care at all. So like I guess it was like a culmination of a bunch of things. So like 12th grade year I was like, all right, this is my last year of high school. I'm never gonna see these people again. I gotta make sure I do this, gotta make sure I do that. So I think it was a combination of like a bunch of stuff, but like in the end didn't really work out at first. Then I tried again, like outside of my freshman year of college, I tried to be the same person from high school, and that didn't work.
Yeah.
And then I tried like one more time, and like that didn't work. And we'll get to like how it impacted me in a bit.
I should have tried more.
But yeah, like I was looking back on the text messages and stuff. Actually, I'll save this for when we talk about like what it's like now. I mean, I guess there's a lot of good-looking girls.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I mean, if you're a guy and you say you don't care about physical features, you're lying because every guy does.
I'm always at that point where, like, should I cross the line and just go for good-looking? Or should I, like, look at the personality, too?
Well, I mean, in high school, because of, like, how everything was, I never really got to, like, get to know anybody.
Yeah, I didn't get to
because, like, anybody. No talking during class, you gotta sit there,
yeah.
So I never really got to know anybody like that. Like, I saw how they looked, and, like, I saw the surface level beauty, but I never got to, like, get to know them personally. Like, even if you text them outside of school, you don't really get to know them. So I don't know. I always see, like, people walking through the hallways in high school, like kissing each other in the middle, and I'm just trying to get to class, and they're I'm trying to get to class, and they're like kissing in the middle of the hallway. And I'm like, bro, do that somewhere else, like some other time. School's not.
Show lips all locked and loaded, dang.
But yeah, so we did that to give you guys sort of a comparison to how things are for us now, like what our.
Wait, what about college?
That's what I'm getting to now. That's current.
Oh,
all right.
You're still there.
So So what are some potential, things, features you look for in like a girlfriend or a wife or like that sort of stuff? And like
Jesus.
Right.
Wow.
That is important, but like what are some features you look for, and what is the whole love experience like for you now? And
0.
what has stopped you from
Everything.
what stopped you from dating people?
Actually, there's this one girl in my English class. I like saw her a few times, and she had she had a good outfit on today. I was like, should I? And I was like,
should I?
I thought about it, then I turned around and she was walking out the class fast.
Since we're talking about like currently,
let's
start on things we look for, and then talk about how it relates to like our stuff.
Okay,
like
obviously she has to, we like the physical things. So I look for like certain things that I like. Like I like black hair, kind of like an athletic type body.
Right.
Not really red hair, but like
and we're gentlemen, so we're just
obviously I appreciate the work she put into her physical features.
Right.
And I'm gonna
classy.
I appreciate that.
Right.
And I'll take that into notice.
Right.
I like it.
And then next, obviously. And obviously next is, her personality and, her relationship with God. That's most important.
Right. Alright. Definitely.
I like a girl with a big, beautiful disposition.
Right.
And, Continue. Yes. I think I said this last time too, but like, pretty chill person.
Yeah, me too.
Although I think that's kind of changed a bit. I don't mind so much someone uptight.
Yeah.
As long as they don't cause me anxiety by proxy.
What does uptight look like?
I don't know.
Control freakish kind of thing.
I don't want too uptight.
Give me your phone right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe someone who could be like a little more aggressive is fine.
Oh, you want somebody to come after you?
Yeah, I want her to like insult me and like degrade me and.
Oh no!
No, yeah, just someone more aggressive would be good to have around, because then like if I don't want to deal with someone, I can just like, hey, can you do this?
Hey, can you leave
Can
me
you
alone?
do this? Like I don't really.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't mind like finding somebody and getting in a relationship, but I feel like now.
Wait, we're not there yet.
Oh, well, I'm there.
Wait, we're not there yet. Hold that thought. It's my turn.
Yeah, it's James' turn.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because he likes a girl with a big, beautiful
disposition. Well, art is subjective, so I mean,
of course it is.
Everything looks beautiful.
But we all know the facts.
God made so many beautiful women, and you only get to choose one.
He's right.
Of course, you gotta pick.
That's the beautiful. He made so many.
It's like picking a big piece.
You can just
of fruit
become a
off tree.
fundamentalist
like
Mormon.
Smart, intelligent women everywhere.
Yeah.
And like
those creative women.
Yes, creative.
I like those creative women, bro.
Anyway,
what does that even mean?
I don't know. You coined the term, but
creative women.
I don't know. I think the strange thing is like all the girls I've liked up till this point, it's like a certain type. Like in that I found attractive is like a certain type. Like I don't know. Like usually, like the features they have is just like dark hair, like darker hair. I haven't met that many like blonde hair. Yeah,
brunettes.
I haven't met that many people with like blonde hair or whatever. But the people that I have met with blonde hair, I was like, yeah, boy, let's go.
Usually they're fine. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't discriminate.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't say physical features.
Well, yeah, like honestly, I don't really care that much anymore. But like qualities, like not physical qualities, but like I want somebody who can like hold a conversation with me, like understand what I'm saying. Right. I don't know. Just need somebody chill. Yeah.
I definitely like
have the same.
I definitely like traits like patience and stuff, and like people, and like I don't know. I can like tell like how. Like the way people talk sometimes, I can like tell like their personality and stuff. Like if they're patient with people, if they like know how to talk to people, instead of talking at people. Like I've talked to some people and like some girls that I like took into like I thought about liking, and I was like, you don't really know how to talk to people that good. I don't know if this would work out. It's kind of that's not gonna work. So I don't know. I kind of like traits like that too.
I guess I don't look for much really.
What about all that stuff you just listed?
That wasn't that much.
I'm specific.
All I said was like be able to hold a conversation with me and like I not get bored.
I don't mind the quiet type.
I guess you're right.
Like if I don't know.
Not to be rude or call anybody out, but like I don't know. I've been surrounded by like women who like who are loud a lot and like scream.
Yeah.
And impatient. Same. So like I look for somebody who's the opposite.
Yeah. I mean, if the vibes are good, I'm good. You know.
So if you're like quiet more and like you don't try to talk all the time, like I like that. Like if you're talking, I don't mind like somebody who talks all the time because that kind of fills the gaps where I don't talk all the time.
So if you want to get with Kobe, shut up.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, stop talking.
Choose your words wisely.
Ladies, quit talking.
Yeah. So, before we get on to like what's stopping like us or you in particular from like finding somebody, or why can't you? Actually, yeah. So why can't you?
Me.
Find someone.
It's because of me.
Oh really?
Yep.
And what has your past experience been with like people having feelings for you?
Oh. It's never been like the type that I would like go for. There's been times where I like somebody, and it didn't really go anywhere. It's like, dang, it's time to reevaluate myself or something. Well, I didn't reevaluate myself. I reevaluated that person.
Like, why you like them?
It's like, why did I like them?
Yeah. What about you, John?
I can move on.
Oh, yeah, it's me. I'm just lazy now. It wasn't that way at first.
Yeah, I kind of figured too. Cause like being in a relationship.
I don't know what was keeping me from it at first, actually, though.
I mean, like in the past, though. Like,
what's
been your experience with like people liking you?
Oh, liking me.
And then we'll do that.
Well, like I said in high school, some people were like, "Oh yeah, I like you," and I was like, no. But it was kind of weird. It was just like, one girl. Well, for one, like I think pretty much everyone who said it to me, they had like their friend ask for me. I was like, if you're not gonna come ask me, no.
That's happened before.
Which
to me.
I felt bad for the second girl because
why?
apparently I learned after the fact that her friend did that without her knowledge. So.
Sometimes it feels like they're like trying to play around.
But I still wouldn't have said yes to her. So.
Yeah, like when they bring a friend, it's like, all right, you're just joking.
Yeah, right.
It's not that serious.
But so yeah, and then of course I've never. It's always been people approach me too. I've never gone out and been like, been the first to show like, maybe I'm attracted to you or something. Yeah, I kind of keep it like whatever, because honestly I don't think about that stuff really, like on a base level. Even if I like someone, I'm not like thinking I want to ask her out. I'm like, I'm just kind of like chilling. I'm like, hey, maybe. I was like, I'll see you later. I don't know. I don't really want it right now.
Yeah, definitely in middle school. Or like when I was homeschooled, like I had like a weird conception of like how girls like guys. Mm-hmm. So that's like when I really got into like working out. I was like, I gotta make my body perfect because that's what girls like. So I was like, all right, I gotta keep doing it.
Yeah.
So like when I got to high school, I was like, dang, I'm ready, boy. It's time for it to happen. I'm ready. I'm fully equipped, you know.
Equipped.
And then like whenever like anything happened where like that I liked a girl, I would like. The main thing that like made me worried about getting in a relationship would be like her knowing everything about me, because I like obviously I know all the bad things I do. I wouldn't want nobody else to see them, so I don't know.
I feel that.
That's one of the main things. That's what everybody kind of probably deals with though.
So wait, what was my question again? I forgot my own.
You said what stopped you from being in a relationship?
Yeah, and then what was your past with people like that?
Oh, so my past experience with it. Never had anybody like me before.
Dang.
Yeah, you.
Yup. Never really had anybody like me before.
Is that true, Kobe?
Yeah, that's true.
That's not true.
That is true.
You just literally told us about 3 people.
Oh, that's true.
That didn't count.
You said
they didn't like me.
Yeah, they did.
They liked me, but they didn't like me.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Like growing up, I saw, like I had this friend, and like literally everybody liked him, and like everywhere there, people just liked him.
Who? Who?
I'm not saying any names. Well, I don't think my confidence was high like back then. But like now,
that boy Kid. That boy Kid.
No.
I was like that boy Pulling.
No, but now I think I'm pretty decent looking now. But yeah, still, you know, it's just pretty chill. So I don't really have much experience in the past with it. But like mine's like the flip side of it's literally the flip side of yours, Jonathan. Because 12th grade senior year, I never had anybody like come up to me at all to like say they had feelings for me or anything like that. But on the flip side of that, like 12th grade year, I did try that. And like, don't get me wrong, it felt like it was like I was at the peak of that time of my life. And I was like, wow, I did that. Like I told her how I felt. Like, and I used like all the words I could use to like put it perfectly. And I literally put it perfectly. And in the end, it didn't work out. Do I regret it? No. Because, you know, I wouldn't be who I am now without that whole thing happening. So, that leads perfectly So how's that impacted me now? I don't know. I guess kind of I just don't care anymore.
Yeah,
like
I'm
I'm
just a default.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm too lazy. Well, I'm not too lazy. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't care enough right now to like go out of my way and do it.
Yeah.
But like if it comes to me, I'm not gonna like. I'm gonna take it seriously if like somebody comes up to me and like, hey, I want to have a relationship with you, and then I'll get to know them, all that. But like, I'm not gonna go out of my way and like destroy my peace and my mental confidence and like all that sort of stuff just to be with somebody when I can just lay in my room, you know, watch TV, work on stuff. That's one of the reasons. And then two, like since this whole NoDream stuff has happened, I've been really focusing on trying to like find out what I want to do like for my life.
Right.
And if this is it. And I really do want to do this, but like focusing on learning new stuff that I need to learn to further the channel and like music stuff, and females take up time. So it'll be hard for me to split myself between two things, currently at least. Like I'm just trying to know myself right now, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get it.
Like why I am the way I am, what made me this way.
Yeah, I'm really comfortable with who I am right now. And
Yeah.
so like in that, I'm just kind of like, nothing needs to, like, I don't need to make a major change.
Yeah.
I don't have the need to, and I'm feeling kind of good right now. Which I mean, you know, I'm sure it will eventually pass, and that's a good thing, and I hope it does, because then I'll actually start doing stuff. But like, yeah, it's just kind of nice.
Yeah, like the other night I was laying down on like my futon or whatever, and I was like, wow, if I actually start like talking to somebody and like dating them, and if it actually goes, like these nights where I'm just alone, you know, just chilling in my room, writing, watching YouTube videos by myself, you know, just vibing, like that might go away because I'll be like with somebody else, and like that's not necessarily bad or anything, but like I just flash back to like those times when I was, how do I say, down bad? I just flash back in my head to those times I was down bad. Like, old me wasn't a simp, but it was simpish behavior, if I could say.
You were a simp.
I wasn't a simp. I wouldn't qualify that as a simp.
You were a simp.
Because
I don't think I've ever been a simp.
one, I had never like actually tried to express my feelings to anybody before. Two, I stayed inside my room and read books, so everything I knew came from books. I never turned the TV. My family never watched TV. Everything I knew came from books. And I never really talked to females. So all I knew came from like my idealized romanticism of what love was. So like I thought just telling somebody your feelings enough, like over and over would be enough. So I can't really be called a simp because like simps know what they're doing is wrong, but yet they continue to do it. I didn't know what I was doing was wrong. But like now I look back on that and I laugh.
But now you do. So
now.
You can say your past
okay.
self is
Okay. I guess I can criticize past me. Past me was a simp. Yeah, I was looking over like text messages and stuff that I sent in the past. I was like, I can't believe I texted.
Yeah, I remember you were showing us.
I was like, that is so cringe.
I was like, dang, why would you do that?
Like, if you want to hurt me, bring up something I said in the past that was cringy.
Actually, I have said some simpish stuff.
Some simpish stuff?
Is that the word, simpish?
Yeah, simpish, I guess.
Simpish.
But like,
examples that you're willing to
Yeah, you want to share some simp examples?
I mean, I actually like, I didn't like, when I was younger, like about 15, like that's when I started liking this one girl. I like didn't have the courage to like tell her. Like I would like text her, I'd be like, hey, I need to tell you something. And I said something like that. I was like, bro, why did I do that? Then I could never get the courage to actually tell her face to face. So I like text her that I liked her and everything, and I like had this long paragraph about all the things I liked.
Paragraphs.
It was like a big one,
and
then I don't even think she responded or something. I don't remember what she said. It was a long time.
Wait, so what do you guys define as simp behavior?
Actually, I wouldn't say that was simpish, to be honest, because I didn't like text her.
Oh yeah, we should probably explain what a simp is for like the people who don't know.
It's kind of like, damn, what is a good definition?
Somebody who goes
out of
their heart stepped on repeatedly, and
it's like you're throwing away everything that is you.
You're throwing away your dignity.
You're throwing away your dignity for a girl.
Yeah, that's a simp.
Like, don't do that.
Yeah, I ain't done that.
Like you're losing yourself at the expense.
It's like you're a slave and she's a queen or something.
Yeah, that.
And she doesn't need to be.
You
are both equal.
That's a good one.
Exactly.
All right. Yeah.
Like if you guys know, I'm working on the album or whatever, and like one of the lyrics, like one of the songs is basically about like this whole thing, except it's not like females, it's myself. and like me being critical of like the past me, and like one of the bars talks about how I push people away so I don't forget me, like I don't forget who I am, and that relates to past me and like female love relationships too. Like I guess I just want to, I kind of stay away from it because I don't want to forget who I am. And like you mentioned, Jonathan, I don't want to like leave behind the life that I'm currently living. Yeah. Like right now, life is like I'm focusing on my schoolwork. I'm making big steps in music. I'm like doing all this sort of stuff. And I really feel like a lot of pieces are falling into place, and I don't want to lose this.
Yeah. Okay, and that's probably something we all probably should.
But like
that's probably why we're all single.
Yeah. But like, look, ideally,
I'm at the same place too.
Ideally, if somebody comes into your life, they make your life better. They don't detract from it at all. So.
Maybe
I don't know where I find that, but
maybe we're just ignorant to how good it can be.
Yeah, maybe.
Wait, have you ever been in like a relationship?
I've never dated anybody.
Farthest I've gotten is like a few dates, but
I'm ignorant.
You're closer than me.
Yeah, I mean, I probably could have done something, but it wasn't the first.
I mean, so the first ever like attempt I've made at a relationship was right out of college, which I was like at the time.
Yeah, the girl you mentioned a while ago.
Right. Yeah. So she had approached me. Yeah. I think like I don't even know if like I was being for real back then, but
the one that you're gonna text after we finish.
No, this is a different one.
Oh, no.
Yeah. My bad. Yeah, she was a little later.
The people that I tried talking to in college, but
yeah.
Why not? Go.
Huh?
Go.
No, it's Jonathan's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so she approached me, and I had known her in high school, actually. She was one grade above me.
Did you bring her to Monday night one time?
No, that's a different girl. That girl I went on one date with. And I have no clue.
She didn't like you back?
I don't know. So that's a weird thing where what happened was her grandfather like was doing work at my grandparents' house, and she was there with him helping do the work, and like they saw her like working at a restaurant later, and they were like, "Hey, you want to try to date our grandson?" So they just kind of set up this. Well, I had to ask her, of course, but like they were like, "Yo, you should ask her out," and so I did, and we went to El Bronco and like ate.
Oh shit!
That was it.
Nice.
I mean, you know, it was cool. Like I had an okay time, but it was just kind of whatever. So then
it wasn't awkward.
It was kind of, but I mean,
you never actually met her.
That's just kind of how it is.
Yeah. Like what I've heard.
You never met her either.
And then that was the first time meeting her, and then I took her to our Monday night. No, that's like after El Bronco, we just left.
Yeah.
But I took her to the Monday night thing once, and she was like, "Oh, I had so much fun. You know, like I really like it here." And my brother would really like it too, so I'm gonna bring him next time. I'm like, all right, sure.
Oh, yeah, they did come a second time, didn't they?
No.
Oh,
they did not.
That's for the story
because well, I think we did it one more week after that, and then we got it shut down because of quarantine.
So that's why she probably would have.
She didn't mention. Well, the next week she didn't mention anything, and then like a few weeks it like passes. Like it's been a good minute, and I like forgot entirely. And then she just texted me one day. She's like, "Hey, sorry, I've been kind of busy lately." And then she was like, "Are y'all still doing the Monday night group?" I'm like, "Oh no, it's in quarantine." And then that was the last thing I said to her.
You should text her and invite her.
I guess I could.
I mean, we're going bowling next week, so.
Oh, that's true.
That'd be kind
Actually, that's the perfect time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Actually, okay, so all of us, all three of us.
We should all challenge each other.
Exactly. Let's see who can get somebody who doesn't go to go.
Wait, what?
Let's see. Somebody who doesn't go to go.
Yeah, like who doesn't go to Monday night.
Like a new person.
It has to be a girl, though.
I don't know.
No, it does.
Hypothetically, wink, wink.
All right, well.
I'm trying to think of somebody I could invite.
But yeah, so
I've already done that before.
We'll do it again.
That's the extent of my relationship with that girl. But back to right out of college girl.
Oh, that was a whole different thing.
Yeah, that was entirely different.
Oh yeah, we were on something else.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever shown you guys a picture of her. So anyway.
Wait, sure.
She had black hair.
Yeah, she's.
Oh, okay, her. Yeah.
Hispanic.
I know who you're talking about.
Oh, okay. You know. I'll show Kobe. Anyway, I guess I should keep talking while I do this. But yeah, so she was just like, you know, out of the blue. She's like, "Hey, we always meant to hang out back in high school. Why don't we try it now?" Because she was back home from college for the summer, and I was like, "All right." We played like Soul Calibur or something. I was like, "This is cool." We had a good time.
Yeah.
Then she was like, hey, so do you like want to like try to like go on a date? She's like, I kind of like you, whatever. I was like, all right, cool.
Dang, she bold with it.
I know. And we went on a date the next time, and we like sat there, like we watched like YouTube, played games, whatever. We held hands at one point.
Chill.
Hey.
So first date held hands. I got
on a first date.
Exactly.
My boy.
You rascal.
So
Casanova.
Yes.
it continues on.
Yes,
We
sir.
hang out a few more times. We didn't necessarily call those dates or anything, but I guess they could be considered.
Yeah.
I don't know. And we set up this date where Sonic had these margarita
Sonic?
jalapeno,
Awesome match.
or it was habanero margarita slushies. Yeah,
That sounds disgusting.
they were nasty. But
Jalapeno.
what we did was we ordered one of those and a different green slushie, and we were like, all right, and one of us will take
gonna
the bad
refresh the
one,
other,
yeah,
yeah.
and one's gonna get a good one.
Yeah.
And so yeah, she got the bad one, and then and then I tried it too, and I was like, this is disgusting.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
then later on in the date, we went to the park, and at that point, she was like, yeah, I don't know if I can actually date you though, because
Wait, what?
I just got out of a bad relationship. And she did.
Yeah.
There was like some major stuff that like it was messed up,
Yeah,
but yeah, fair enough. But then like right afterwards, she was like, she explained all of this stuff, and then she's like, hey, do you want to kiss? And I was like,
What?
I wasn't gonna say.
She's trying to use. She's trying to use.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, well, I wasn't gonna say. Well, yeah, that come to find out, but I wasn't gonna say no, and so
Come on.
we did that a little bit. Like,
Wait, you did it a little bit.
we tried.
What?
So we did it twice.
Did what?
We kissed. Oh, I
Specify.
already said. Oh, my bad. I already said kiss. But,
What, Jonathan?
I was like- so we did it like once or twice, and then like she thought I was laughing at her for some reason, even though I wasn't. Like I didn't move at all. Like I don't know. She was just like, "Did you laugh at me?" And I got like, for some reason, instead of just being like, "No," I was like, "Oh no," I was laughing at myself. I was like, "Why did I say that?" After the fact, I was like, no, I wasn't laughing at all. Like, but so, and then we went home, and
Wow.
I went on like vacation for a week, and the whole week I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, what did that kiss mean? Because she told me she didn't want to date me, but then
Kiss.
yeah, and I'm like, that kind of left me on red, so to speak.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Wait, what happened then?
oh, it's a big fiasco. We like, well, for one, like, you know, she was like, yeah, no, I don't think I can date you. She's like, I really like you, but I don't think I can. And so she did.
I think she just wanted you
her
to come
second
after her
mistake. Yeah, she left me with hope, and I was like, aw. Well, I can still like
You're just trying to be
stick
hard
around
to get.
and like
She's
yeah,
trying to play hard to get.
exactly. And
Okay,
so you
that
know,
makes sense.
whole like the summer goes by. She leaves back for college. We're texting the whole time. A lot of stuff happens. It's pretty messed up. I'm like, you know, it got me real depressed. But kind of it comes to a head at the end, and this is actually really funny because during our podcast is when this happened. But yeah, we were in the middle of recording it. I was supposed to go visit her. Actually, it was on Valentine's Day.
Wait, what?
I was supposed
How
to
was
go
this
visit her
live?
on
Guys, check
Valentine's
episode
Day.
2. You might hear it.
Yeah, I think
It's
I
all
said it on the
connected.
episode maybe.
It's all connected.
And I was like supposed to go visit her, and she was
Actually,
being,
this is kind of bringing back a little bit of memory. I feel like you remember. I feel
Yeah.
like you said that.
she was being really weird.
I remember you said something about you
leading
wanted to
up
go
to it.
visit a friend or something.
Yeah, I was going to, and it wasn't anything. It was just like
I
I was like,
vaguely
I'll just go
remember that.
up there and we'll see what happens. Like I don't know.
I vaguely remember that. Now.
Yeah,
That's bringing back a little bit of memory.
yeah. I mentioned
It
it on
is
the
all
podcast, I'm
connected.
sure. And
It's
so
like AOT. This is interesting.
Yeah.
And so I was like, yeah, I'll go up. Like, I didn't even realize when I invited her it was on Valentine's Day. But then I was like, oh, I don't really care.
Yeah.
So I was like, we'll see what happens. And
You went up there?
no. She had been weird up until, like, a point where she, like, kept, like, contacting me about it. And
Yeah.
I'm surprised I didn't get the hint earlier. But she was like, oh, I have to go to a job interview. Is it okay if, like, we drive to that? And then, like, she's like, you're still fine with coming up if that's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, I'm supposed to hang out with friends that day. It's cool if they hang out with us, right? You know, I was like,
She's trying to do it.
And then finally
Yeah.
she, like, comes out and she's like, I don't feel comfortable doing it on Valentine's Day, yada, yada, yada. She left a bunch of paragraphs or whatever. And then I was like, all right, that's cool. I'll come back up on Saturday. And then she was like, oh no, I got something to do Saturday. And I was just like,
wow.
And she said some more stuff, and I just said, okay.
Okay.
And I left it at
that. Jonathan.
I was still pretty depressed after that, like, for a good bit, but eventually, you know, I was just kind of like,
dang.
I just, like, took time to forget. Like, that's all you really need. Just
that's part of the whole reason.
Why she play around with you like that?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I'm.
That's messed up.
That's another thing. She kind of, like, tried to gaslight me, because a lot of stuff happened where, like, she had said she loved me even at one point, and other things. And then, like, it comes to it, and she's like, in that text, she was like, oh, I'm sorry if I ever, like, did anything to lead you on or something. And I'm like, what do you mean did lead you on? I'm like, everything you did was like,
somebody kissed you.
I thought
we held hands.
I thought there was some kind of attraction here. And then you never said, oh, I'm not or I don't want to date you. All you said was, I don't think I can date you right now. I just got a, like, abusive relationship, which she did. And she was like, I don't think I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So that's how that ended. I've talked to her, like, a few times. Like, she'll randomly text me and I'm just like, oh, hey. Like, I'm totally over it. I don't care.
That's the whole reason I don't, like, it's just, it's a lot of unnecessary confusion. Mm-hmm. Like, if a girl walks up to me, like, now I usually assume that they want to be friends. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I guess because of what happened in the past, it kind of, I don't want to say broke me in a way, but it broke, like, my meter for, like, gauging relationship. Yeah, I guess, like, I can't tell whether a girl that's approaching me is just being nice to me and being a friend, or if she, like, likes me. So, like, right now I'm at a point. To be honest,
I don't think any of us.
I'm at a point where I'm like, all right, if you like me, I don't think any of us ever. You're gonna have to, like, basically, like, spell it out, like, write it across the sky. For real,
that's all guys are.
No, we're clueless, for real. Like, so much so, like,
actually, people probably have liked.
That's because girls expect us to read their mind, though.
Yeah,
that's.
They, like, look at you. They be like, "You don't get it." Well, you're just standing there not saying anything.
Exactly.
What am I supposed to get?
all you did was look at me.
Like, you blinked twice. Does that mean something? Like, what? I'm not confused.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You thought I had telekinesis?
I'm just bored.
That's the wrong.
It sucked. And
yeah, it sucks.
Later on, like, I met this other girl through a friend, kind of. Like, I had known her from high school. And
now we're at that girl.
Yeah, this is the most recent girl.
So this is the.
And she was just kind of like, well, so, like, yeah, like, my friend Cameron was just like, oh yeah, she's into you or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I was like, all right, well, I'll contact her or whatever. And, like, so we got on Snapchat or whatever. It was like the first time we were talking or something, and then, like, she even, like, the first time we talked, she was like, yeah, I always thought you were kind of cute or something. And I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. And so turns out she also had just gotten out of, like, a relationship with someone, and he had, like, gotten out of the relationship specifically to be with another girl. Yeah. And then he came back, like, a week later and was like, oh, I want you back. And then it was like...
It's like that Hallmark type movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Yep.
But she didn't get back with him, as far as I know. I don't think she's with him.
So in conclusion, do you think your past relationships didn't work out because of you or the other person?
No, it was other people's fault in those cases, I'd say.
Yeah, for Jonathan.
For me, I'd have to give it like a percentage thing. I'd say it was about 60% my fault. Mm-hmm. Like, I guess I can blame myself, yet I can't blame myself. Right. If you know what I mean. Like, I can blame myself now because looking back on it, I'm not like that anymore. So looking back on that, I can judge myself, but, like, back then, in that moment, being who I was just doing what I thought was right. Right.
I think it's just mostly me, to be honest. That's the only reason why I haven't done anything.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's me.
I don't put any...
That's why I don't do anything.
I don't put any effort in.
The only reason I don't put effort into it anymore is because I tried putting in effort, and what happened when I put in effort? Yeah, this is the reason. So
I think I was always worried that if I put in effort, like, I wouldn't get anything good out of it. So I was like, I'm just never gonna do it.
That fear. Yeah.
So I've never actually.
I mean, if I see something worth it.
So I've never.
Like, if I see a relationship that I think is gonna be worth my time and effort and all that, then, like, I'll go for it. Like, I'll go with that, but, like, I don't know. For now, I'm just chilling.
Well, now the only time I'm around, like, women my age, it's, like, I guess church.
Yeah, same.
Cause like, I mean, well, I'm taking a gap semester in college. I'm not like at college right now. And even then, like, I don't talk to anyone at college. I'm like, I'm about to get out of here. Like, once the lessons are done, I'm like, no. But actually, I did talk to one girl, but.
First semester, I regretted not talking to this one girl.
Oh, yeah?
I, like, had, like, almost all my classes with her, like, 4.
You know me, Kobe.
I was like, bro, why did I never say anything? I was like, dang, she looks good.
In college, I kind of...
She was, like, a cheerleader in high school, too.
I kind of...
And, like, one time she gave me her English paper to, like, comment on it, and, like, we swapped papers. I was like, dang, that was my chance. I should have been like, hey, let me get your stuff.
Oh,
yeah,
but I never did that.
You know, I was kind of nice with it in college, Cody.
Nice
freshman year, you know, I was kind of nice with it.
You were?
I was vicious. No. Even then, like, I was just coming out of, like, that whole simpish behavior, I guess you could call it, when it really wasn't. But, like, I was just coming out of that phase, and then, like, I had become something better, but, like, I still wasn't who I am now.
Right.
Like, it was, like, a middle ground between them. Like, it was a balancing act. Like, trying to figure out how much I should show that I cared and how much I should, you know, just go about my own stuff.
Yeah.
And then now, I'm just like, whatever, it's cool.
I have a lot more, confidence, I feel like, too. It's like a big key.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not confident, it's not going to work out.
I probably need that.
Yeah.
Like, I'll look at, like, my friends that are, like, dating people, and I'm like, wow, right now they're going through a lot of unnecessary pain. But, I mean, I know the pleasure balances it out and stuff. Like, for, like, people our age that are dating people, you guys know, like, people I'm talking, like, our age that are dating people, like, in a relationship. But, I don't know, I just look at that, and I'm like, I'm just over here chilling, you know, doing what I want. You know, I wake up at this time. You know, I used to be, like, I wouldn't say sad. I was kind of like, wow, nobody texts my phone. But now I'm just like, somebody texted my phone, that means I gotta respond, and then have a conversation. I don't know if it's quarantine that did that to me plus something else, but I don't know. Like, my mentality shifted for the better. And we're definitely going to do, like, a part 2 to this if we can. But, I guess that's it.
I feel like now, I don't know, I should just put more effort, a little bit more.
Yeah.
I feel like girls probably like more like emotion from guys sometimes.
That's true too. Don't be
afraid. Of course, the emotion.
I be locking that junk up.
Yeah,
it's locked away.
Like I said, it's not too much emotion won't work.
It's there, but
a little bit of emotion doesn't work. It has to be like a middle. But what is
you have to reach the middle ground. Yeah. For real. Because if you're like complaining about stuff all the time and all that. Yeah. It'd been great if Kyle was here to talk. Because I feel like he's an outgoing person and he's pretty good at like being in touch with his emotions and stuff. And even expressing them just like through the everyday. And I think that's what's so appealing about him. And that's how he's constantly like getting people. Yeah.
Well,
that is true. Too, like usually when he's like around girls, like that man be like, there'd be like a whole group of girls. He just like has a full on conversation.
Right.
Yeah. Like with me, I'd be like, all right, I'm just chilling. Yeah. I mean, if they talk to me, I'll talk to them. I don't flock over there to them.
Yeah, I just kind of
Kyle, he's just like comfortable talking to like a big group of girls.
I usually just like resort to like
not that bad
mocking them or something. Like, you know, make fun of them or whatever. Like
teasing them.
Take jabs, and they normally respond pretty well.
That's your. Cody, what is your pickup style?
My pickup style?
Yeah. What is your style? Each of us have styles. Jonathan uses jabs.
Yeah. I'm gonna just like I suck at that. I usually wait for them to talk to me, but that hasn't been happening. That doesn't happen.
Right.
I don't know.
Because like the more people know, that means the more like it puts pressure on me to actually take action. And I never like intended to take action. Because I'm always still sitting back.
Before, like that's probably how I mentioned when I was younger, I look at like my friends that would be like, wow, they're pulling girls easily. Why can't I do that?
Yeah.
And like now, I guess when I can genuinely sit back and like see somebody with like this girl that I like before and be like, wow, I'm happy for them. And like like even me, Kobe, and Kyle went on Omegle one time, and you know, people were like, Kyle's kind of cute, not gonna lie. And this one girl literally wanted to marry Kobe, and like a bunch of others. They was like, oh my goodness, Kobe's fine. Next video, Kobe's fine. Next video, Kobe. And I was like, wow, genuinely happy for my boy. I don't know. I just feel like I'm at a really good place right now. Gentlemen, I guess we can conclude this episode. And I concur that we have deduced and labeled all of our preferences objectively, truthfully, without bias.
Exactly.
And I feel like I can really say that we as gentlemen have high class taste, like aged wine, perfectly sensual and labeled as such. I don't know what I just said, but yeah, guys.
Beautiful disposition.
Disposition. It's all about disposition.
Yes.
If you guys enjoy this podcast, make sure you like, subscribe, all that. The links to our Instagrams will be down below in the description, so you can follow all of us, so you can stay with the updates. We got new stuff coming. I'm working on my projects behind the scenes. We're working on some other stuff too. So yeah, stay with the updates. Valentine's Day, tell somebody you love them, hug them, share your feelings, This podcast is not used to deliver advice in any sense, purpose, form, fashion. The views and opinions are subject to our own selves. They do not work for you. What works for me does not work for you or anybody else. I was trying to do one of those disclaimers.
Yeah.
But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. And remember, we got no dream, but the one dream.
Praise the
To praise the one king. Jail.
Stank.
Kobe.